think that's live. Hello, everybody. You joined me. Hey, what's up, Gigs? How you doing? Currently just sending out the notifications to people. So I may not notice your comments immediately. But I will respond once I do. Alright, that alert's been done. Can't say that. That would be a spoiler. I was about to type something in one of the Discord servers, but I can't type it because it would be a spoiler. It would spoil something for some people. What the heck? I did not want to do that. Alright, okay. I think we're good on Discord. introduce my announcement for Twitter. That worked. Alrighty then. Ooh, what did I do with my bottle of water? Put them over here. I may have gotten way too many. Alright. Everything should be set up now. How are you doing, Diggs? If you're still there. Come here, controller. Have this happy bottle. It'll get you killed faster. Alright, so everything's loaded, everything's done being notified. Probably a good time to get started on this. Just making sure my controller's on. Oh, I forgot to, I meant to load into the game beforehand, but I forgot to do that. Oh well. I guess I'll just be chatting on this loading screen for a bit. So, I've been doing a whole bunch of collectibles and stuff. I got all of the hunting ground stuff done, and I've done most of the corruption zones and giraffes and a lot of the other collectibles and stuff. So my equipment is a lot stronger. I also bought pretty much all of the weapons and armor that I think I'll need. That said, my weapons and armor being stronger is not gonna matter much when I am, you know, not great at the game. Oh, I did something and I need to change it back. Give me 1 second. I reduced the volume of the game in general. Okay, should be better. So, My goal is to go here to Sunfall. Which may or may not be leading me to the near the end of the game. I'm not certain. We might finish the main game today and maybe start, like, if that happens, maybe start on Frozen Wilds or whatever the DLC was, which I believe is up here. No, we'll probably wait until Thursday to start Frozen Wilds. Because I've got a lot of side quests to do at this as well. Alright, so anyways. The closest... Oh, I need to do one thing before I do that. I need to grab healing herbs. I beat the corrupted rock breakers for that corrupted zone mission, and that was like, I thought it was going to be a thing where I had to come up with a specific tactic to beat them. No, I just wound up like
save these for the trail.
Just using my strongest arrow and aiming for the underbelly every time I could see it. And once I did enough damage, the underbelly would break. Okay, I wasn't going to deal with you, but sure, you can just be an asshole. Fuck off. Ow. I need to get that silent running perk, but I honestly don't want to get the one that is before it, because I don't really care about it. But yeah, beating the rock breakers were a lot simpler when I stopped trying to come up with schemes to beat them. You just aim at the underbelly, and once the underbelly explodes, it deals enough damage to them. Damn. That they, I finally got a goose! That they die outright. So, like, the best strategy I could come up with was literally just dodge and shoot, dodge and shoot. Nothing else seemed to work because I didn't have any time to... enough time to swap weapons before they would go underground again. So... I should be close to finish now. I still need like a little over one more bar of healing herbs, but that should go quick, as long as I can just keep finding them.
Never know when I might need these.
Oh, that's right. I need to get fish. That's not a fish, that's a rat. I guess fish won't be here in the water. Or in the river. I need rats because they are, or not rats, fish, because a couple of my, that's not what I wanted. A couple of my
Near them soon enough.
capacity upgrades require fish to do so. That? Okay, that's the water itself. For some reason I thought that was just like a random... I'm just remembering something. Hold on one second. Move this down a bit so that... I think that's a good place. Just a little bit up. Yeah, we're good. It's taken me this long to realize I was, well, I realized it last stream and like near the end that I was, blocking the health with my webcam. And to be honest, that's something I'm not fond of when YouTubers and streamers do on their streams. So that's why I wanted to move that. What the heck? Is that just easy to move, or... Weird. Can I do that to this one? Is that even the same thing? No, that's not. Any fish? No fish. Did I kill a dragonfly? No. Oh, I'm full on herbs. Okay. Then I just need a buddy and we can head out. Where even am I? Yeah, buddies are over here. Right for taking. Watch something I discovered I can do.
Let's work together.
That was something I learned during the one of the trials. Alright, I need to go... Wow, really? Oh wait, I was gonna teleport there. I think this is the closest I can get. Nope, this is the button. Hey geeks, freaks, and video games, how's it going? Thanks for the raid. Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, that's a good one. Is that the original version or the new one? Hey Kensei. I saw your message and my brain didn't process that I should respond to it until just now. I'm doing pretty good, yeah. Might be ending the game, or not ending the game, but finishing the main story tonight. Not certain. We're headed to, what's it called? Sunfall. Oh. It allows me in here with the horse. Okay. I need to go this way. Thank you. I enjoy beating games on stream.
Damn.
It's okay, Aloy. They can't catch up with us. Oh, that's a rock breaker. I think that was 2 rock breakers. Even with the, oh shit! Follow him. Well, run away! Run as fast as you can! And that's why I got a buddy here. That's not corrupted. So I can probably just go buy it. Oh, I have a little bit longer to go before I get there.
Sunfall. The Mad King Durand's secret palace. A bulwark of guard your might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath.
Look out, kid.
We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's fine.
Mount can't enter this location.
It's perverse.
What was that? Did you have something to say? Shadow card's a refugee.
You do well to keep to yourself.
Hmm. Nah, I think I'll keep, you know, being myself with everyone I meet.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana. My sister.
Shiana.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps
A
he was
healer that
always
doesn't
like
care
that.
about people? That's a bit of a
Either
problem.
way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Yeah, one more side
Last
quest.
I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
Alright. We're still on the main story right now, so I'm going to finish this next part before doing that. A healer with no care is no healer. You know what, Maverick? That deserves a quote. There we go. Yeah. But it is memorable. And, you know, very true.
Won't find better wares.
Really?
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the roof.
That's a good idea. Do I have anything I need? I'm good on wire. I think I'm good on pretty much everything for now. Oop, cutscene. An arena? Interesting.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of the Carja.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least, not anymore.
Every time, I'm sure they'll miss it.
I can't get on that, so. You're not wrong there. It's not an open world game without an arena somewhere. Who's gonna win? Is anyone gonna win, or is this just like for show?
Am I going?
I think this is for show, but if it wasn't, they don't stand a chance. Oh, two of them seem like they're not getting up. Dude, stay down. I don't think you stand a chance, man. I think he's gone. Okay. A true warrior never quits. A true warrior knows when he's beaten and escapes to fight another day.
Requires a great deal of patience and faith. It will pay off.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
Man fixes my shoes is apparently
What are you
fled
talking about?
Sunfall.
Did I crash the network or
Why
not?
did he leave his tools
In
behind?
theory, all should be well. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll
Never
check
give
back
up,
with you
never
now.
surrender.
In the meantime, circulate.
I didn't mean to cut off the chat there. I thought being able to save was what the?
Blades for hire, sneaking around, sniffing out disloyal. Sort of makes me anxious.
A ceasefire? The apostates started a war. Now they want us to sit in our
The apostates, huh? Are there blood mages in the group?
A little more food. I do whatever work these outlanders are doing and more.
All these
What's going on up here?
mercenaries have a mean look about them.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about
This
today's
heat could
bounties,
burn
head
the
for the
rust off
throne
metal.
room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy
Bounties, huh?
bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Towns are looking for one of their own.
What are you waiting around for,
Very well.
Outlander? Bounties are announced inside.
Anything to loot over here? No? Disappointing.
Watch yourself, Outlander.
Oh, shut up. It's lucky this was happening.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
It's very memorable, isn't it?
You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
Is he?
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
I did. It was fun.
They want us to see this, boy. It makes quite an impression.
Tread lightly, Aloy.
Oh, shut up.
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Did I get another quest to go see her? Talk to Vanasha. There will be more to this than meets the eye. Okay. So what are we doing here?
If you're gonna watch some slaughter, this is the place to do it.
Oh,
I don't like heights.
that's not what I thought we were
You worry
doing.
me, boy. You worry.
Right? Little confused here. Is there a path over here? No. Ah! I think I figured it out. Ow. It didn't hurt, but it sounded like it did. Just jumping will do this, right? Cool. And down we go.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see
mean
he's
this?
been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
So that's basically, this is in game. Well, I did say we were beating it.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Whoa.
Hold for identiscan.
That was a visual glitch.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Malfunction.
You don't hear me
Malfunction.
laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Stoback here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes. That's going to cause a problem.
Emergency venting authorized.
I understand. So by now,
Ha! Oh, they know something's going on.
Have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that to be down there. Doesn't look like people are coming, so...
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Oh.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Yep. From lounge staff to admin. Subject, another incident. This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators, fluent in Polish, of course, for example, security staff who can subdue enraged embryologists, for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff, for example. That's a very specific example right there. I'm starting to see a picture about what they're dealing with at the moment. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well-behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. I see that. Gimme. Reception... Is that before or after? I think that's after. No, before. From reception staff to admin. We need support too. Reception staff continues to require additional support managing ZD candidates when they arrive at the facility. Many are frightened or confused. Some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators. The Langbots are not sufficient, and mild sedatives for the extreme cases. Any and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to one of these mails. Yes, you should always be responding to mail. Twitch.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
Snacks? Where?
Smaller room.
Give me the snacks. From lounge staff to admin. Soundproofing? Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stayed quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn in the lounge. Just a thought. So this wasn't the most well-designed location. From lounge staff to admin. Restock or else. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals, I am going to lose it. Please respond, and this time no tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes. Okay? Maverick will take the beverages. But if they ever give them to us.
Full already.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for
I have a message waiting for me? Interesting.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
Nope, I can't.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Okay.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why.
Wow, he's very blunt, isn't he?
By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes,
don't sugarcoat it or anything, man.
The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option.
Damn.
The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why?
And that's why he
One reason.
decided to resign.
To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Okay, so it wasn't a global EMP like I thought.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Alright, is there anything here? No? Cool. Continuing on. They made something that couldn't be controlled? Yeah, pretty much. There was a glitch that caused them to go out of control, and...
Kestrels.
Oh,
they
shit.
got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Yeah, basically the glitch caused them to be uncontrollable and just eat anything it found, humans and, you know, animals included. So, and they couldn't fix it because apparently they were remapping their shutdown codes and stuff like that. There's multiple data sets over there. Okay, so tag, untag apparently. Okay, come on. No one else? So, should I go... Which way should I go? I think I'm gonna go this way. Ooh, there's a ladder. What does that do? Oh, he's coming. doesn't do anything, apparently. Doesn't even let me get up here. Am I hidden? Does this count as a hiding spot?
This is not our world.
Oh, nope. He almost noticed me. Alright. Okay, now I have a better place to hide. Check the tracks, if they have tracks. Both of them just go back and forth. I'll deal with this later. Wait. Yeah. It's time to take a drink. I don't know if I can see him from here. Not good enough to shoot. Oops! That was a mistake. I let go of the wrong button first. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm just... Might as well just grab them. I can get them from the menu. Okay, so one goes all the way over here and one comes right about there. Right there. The other one's gonna come by and make it hard for me to shoot him. So, instead I can he's going that way.
Fine.
Good. We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
I don't know. Give me a second. I need to loot. I prefer to take them out with arrows, but you know, when you have the chance. Did I already loot this guy? I think I looted him. Okay, in that case.
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Yep.
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word,
I figured it out.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pate wants a word. Now,
who's Tom Pate?
Get off! Doctor, please, you get Ted Pharaoh in here.
I don't think I want to get Ted Pharaoh in there.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things? I know that there's already a lot to take in. In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think.
A monk.
He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange.
I could have used this.
And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm? The Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible.
Oh, I think I just accidentally cut it off. This is not the same one. Is it? Yes, it is.
I think there is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things? I know that there's already a lot to take in. In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm? The Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible.
Yeah, that's where I cut off.
But it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die? We're going to be able to answer some of these questions. I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me. You were brought here because of your skill set. No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
Was Operation Zero Dawn about storing history and art and stuff like that for data for the next cycle of life or something? That's the one I just heard, so...
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities...
Nope.
They don't just kill...
Want to discuss?
There we go.
Whew.
So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bubble serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Please don't smoke
Sorry,
in this
darling.
facility.
My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. And plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr.
What?
Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
I think I know what he's referring to, actually. The whole coffee situation that I found emails about in the last place.
You previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since... Would
you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Doesn't sound like a good option. Well, he was probably chosen for a specific reason by Elizabeth. What's that? Oh, that's the path forward, isn't it? Stop climbing over that thing. I want to look. Nope. What's in here? Hold on, let me start up another one while I explore.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally.
I shouldn't have done that. That's going to cut it off. So this doesn't appear on the map.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally.
I know what
Remember
this
the
was
Odyssey?
for.
That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real
Never
fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's
that
the
what
first
we're
thing you'd
doing?
abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
I don't think that's what they were planning to do.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I dream about it after all these years. The red zone spreading slowly like a hand opening its fingers.
That was loud.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Let's just wait for some time. That is actually really loud. Oh, that's readable. For debriefing after presentation 1, candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they have received. It is important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers for severe mental and emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It is essential to stress that all other options for combating the Pharaoh plague and preserving the continuation of human life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly, but clearly and firmly. Familiarize yourself with data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear agent engagement versus the swarm, Addendum B1, and unfeasibility of maintaining life in orbital, lunar, or undersea structures, Addenda C1, C2, and C3, so that you can counter candidates' objections in depth. If a candidate asks for time alone to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so the candidate can be monitored for attempts at self-harm. Candidates should only be cleared to proceed to presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Note that real-time support will be available via your focus. Security and medical crisis teams are data corrupted. Okay. I think this is the last one.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Yep.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
They really like leaving this as a secret. Makes for some good drama in the future, apparently.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life.
Interesting.
Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need
I
to
knew it would lead us back to that mountain.
By a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together.
Is that wise, given...
to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here.
The virus can overwrite any machine.
Codes General Harris talked about.
Automated machine,
and
though.
Build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good.
Okay, there we go.
How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
The dots are connecting in my brain, like a whole lot of dots. Some of which I'm like, that should have been obvious. And others... I said earlier on in the stream that I think that the robots were created to, like, replace extinct life forms and perform some kind of terraforming function. And in a way, I was actually correct. Because the way they dug and stuff like that, it was almost like they were, like, redoing the world, the land around us. That said, Hades. Hades is the virus that caused them to go berserk. That's why he's corrupting everything. And that's where I said, it should have been obvious to me, but I just put it together. There is so much going on within my brain right now. I like it. She also said all life died. Okay, how did they create new people afterwards? Did they clone us? Are we all clones? You are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn. Classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. 1. Participation. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week, and your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Look at the evidence. They literally told you how. A storage was made to hold embryos that are ready to grow. True. Yes, they actually did mention that. I forgot for a moment. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work... I've already read that part. You'll be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week, and your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. That explains why the soldier had edited stuff, although one of the programs doesn't want humans back. Yeah, that would be Hades. Like I said, it's the corruption. The virus that originally caused them to go out of control. Or that's what I'm thinking, yeah. But upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family or 2 persons of your choosing will be transferred to the Elysium sealed habitat to live out the remainder of your natural lives. Indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you will be confined indefinitely. Hades Sigma virus. You will be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decisions to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world. And death within 18 months due to the Pharaoh plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. Medical euthanasia. The information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may instead opt for participation or confinement. Please notify a counselor when you are ready to make your choice, or if you have further questions. Makes sense. A program that hates humans, and it spreads to machines to murder humans. Yeah, it does. Let me just mark those as red or whatever. I don't like having exclamation marks up. All right. We really are learning, getting to the bottom of these mysteries. For debriefing after presentation 2. Did Hades do it alone, or did Gaia get corrupted? That's a very good question. I believe in Greek mythology, Hades was one of Gaia's children, along with Cronus. So it's quite possible that Gaia spawned Hades. My thoughts are that Hades is the original virus, though. For debriefing after presentation 2, it is vitally important that candidates choose to participate in Project Zero Dawn voluntarily and knowingly, without additional coercion and without value judgment on the part of the counselor. Confirm for candidates that they were selected due to their skill sets and accomplishments. Emphasize that their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chances of success. Hold on a second, I need to turn on my space heater. Starting to get a little cool in here. There we go. I have it under my around my feet, so I can just turn it on with my feet. Candidates may question the fairness of their selection, validate such objections as normal, even admirable responses. Emphasize the value of candidates' expertise in the future, not just of humanity, but terrestrial life as a whole. Did I miss a... yeah, okay. Shout out to them. Gaia was the first program. The basics of the others were formed as idea packages. Gaia built them as humans died out. But wherein did the virus build? Well, the virus was what caused the, well, not a virus. They called it a glitch. It was a glitch that caused them to go out of control in, the first place. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality of extending their lifespans and those of loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation. Acknowledge that while the reward of Elysium is not fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings towards greater commitment to the project. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, why, if the animals were created by the by Gaia and not as the killer robots, why do they just want to kill us in general? I mean, the corrupted ones make sense. They're Hades infected. Which, if it's the glitch... Yeah. But why do these ones that were created for rebuilding the world and rebuilding life on the planet and stuff like that just decide they want to attack every time we get near? Maybe it's some kind of defense mechanism to make sure they're not, like, wiped out in the meantime? Well, that is a good point. Humans do destroy. When candidates challenge the plausibility of Project Zero Dawn, permit them to review Dr. Sobek's presentation as many times as they wish and allow access to supplemental articles G01 through P20. That's a lot of articles. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process this documentation. A significant minority of candidates will elect for medical euthanasia. It is important to receive this decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of the 48-hour waiting period during which counselors will be available to discuss their decision. Emphasize that euthanasia will not occur without repeated consent when the procedure is scheduled to take place. No one will be euthanized against her or his will. Candidates who elect indefinite detention must be informed that they have 48 hours to reverse their decision, after which the decision, data corrupted. Okay, where am I? Ah, this is the path forward. Okay, so... I think... Did I go in there? No, that's the way I'm going. Okay. I came from over here, so I haven't been in there yet, because this is where I am. Alright. And this looks like not the path forward. A lot of things to think about, yeah. And my brain was going like a mile an hour as soon as I saw that presentation. Hold on. Why?
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom?
No.
I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Wow. This dude is super motivated. Which is probably one of the reasons this project succeeded.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized.
Bruh. I mean...
A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Give those who are ruined a chance for redemption, and miracles could happen. Very, very true. Alright. Well, it's sad that she chose euthanasia, but, you know.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security. For your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
You don't get to get out of here. Sterilizing everyone is not a solution. It's a prison. I can see both sides of it. Like, it's a bruh moment to be told. Like, dude, really? But at the same time, like, where are they gonna get food? Where are they gonna get, supplies?
Medical wing inaccessible.
Like, they're stuck underground. It's not like Fallout, the Fallout series where, like, honestly, I never understood that in Fallout either. How did they have enough food for everyone for like 100 years? Controlled population would have been a small hope. They could have tried finding solutions. But at the same time, if the population does wind up growing too big, like, it might cause the robots to notice them. There's arguments to be said for both sides. I'm pretty sure Elizabeth had a reason for that. Stranded shackles. Okay, that's one of the things I needed for... Hold on, is that... Yeah, that's in the special items. That's one of the things I needed for that special... thing in the, in Meridian. The special box. Is there any scannables in here? Doesn't look like it. That was just for the stranded item. Alright, so this is the path forward-ish? Yeah, forward. What shall we find out now? I don't think I can go that way. I can go that way.
Intruder!
Oh, shit! Her.
Let's do this.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Hold on. I dare you to come after me. I can't see them. This isn't letting me see them. And they're not coming after me. I should have known something was going to happen with these herbs, the mushrooms here. They are waiting on me. Ah, I can see them now. Well, in that case, let's give them a surprise. Tripwires are OP. But they're very helpful. Alright.
This is not a war.
That guy got knocked around. I got one of you. Think you guys can do any better? Because
last shot.
Looking like you're not doing much better. Hold on. Since this isn't working, I might as well pick that back up. Where did this guy go? Was there a path here? Oh. I did mention that I've gotten all the weapons, and I've been messing with them. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep that as my left weapon for a while, in case they decide they want to do something like that again.
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Nope. Get out of my way. Tripwires are OP, but I really love them.
I'll take this.
Like, they help me out a lot sometimes. Alright. Since that's the way forward, let's start back here with the looting and exploring and stuff. I can't go any further. Okay.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. There is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Yeah. Good thing she decided to do that. Definitely need art in the future, especially a future that is bleak as this one.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it.
Abomination.
That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Will porn be in Elysium? I don't know, I guess... I mean... Porn can be considered an art, so... Maybe that one lady's saving some of that, too.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years.
They're still not dead.
So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this, and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you.
The medical
Counselor
option,
said
cool.
I might change my mind.
Wait.
I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
For a second, I thought the medical option was like getting healed, and then I realized medical euthanasia. Never mind, that's not so good.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
They don't make these very hard. And right. Oop, that's not the right one. I turned it left instead of right.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Okay, but what about these? Error detected. Settings transposed.
There's a part missing.
Ah!
Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards.
I didn't even
Everything's in
activate that.
reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Parker out. What's that? Oh, fire starter. Okay. One of the weapons I left behind. So it doesn't look like I can do that. Why am I crouching? That was pointless. I don't see anything behind this door, but that doesn't really mean anything. Okay. I feel like someone may be getting angry at Destiny in another room. And now the whole place goes boom. Hooray!
Found one. Looks intact.
Ah, tightrope. Okay. Destiny can be a mean mistress. Yeah, you're right. I honestly don't know why people...
Now let's get that door open.
Some of my friends keep playing it because, like, it just makes people really mad as far as I've seen. Righten up. So this should be it. No? Did I miss something? Up, left, down, right. Oh, I see what's going on. It's upside down. Down. Right. I was wondering why that was already just as easy as the previous one. They always seem to escalate. So that would be up, and that would be left. Honestly, I just have to turn it twice. I don't even need to... No? Is that not it?
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's
Everything's
messes.
in
If you
reverse.
want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Everything's in reverse, so... Okay, I see. So... Right to left. Would it still be upside down, given the fact that the Pharaoh symbol is down as well? Okay, there's only one way to figure this out. Go ahead and try this. I'm going to assume it's upside down, which would mean... That's correct. This one.
That did it.
Yeah, okay.
Door should have power.
It was reversed
Now
and
just
it was
see what
upside
lies
down.
beyond it.
They got tricksy with that one. Holy crap. Thanks. I think that's everything in here. Uh-oh.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Is there only 3 people? Looks like it. I don't have my fire arrows prepared, and I don't feel like setting different ones. I should have exploded him. Nope. Down, boy. I said, down, boy. Ow. Down. What part of down did you not understand? Gotcha. That was everyone. Nope, there's more. Wrong button. Bad dog. Fuck, I missed. That means everyone's coming after me.
They can't see you.
Too bad I don't have grass in here. Okay, I didn't know that would work. Can I? Thank you. Okay, this is cool. Oh, shit! That may have gotten me caught. Is that near him? I can't tell. No! I had it for a moment and then it went away. Ow.
That's the last of them.
Structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Oh, they're still coming? Oh, shit. This is gonna be tough. Now that I've learned that's a thing, I'm gonna be using it a lot if I can. Hold on. I need a tag. Ah!
Oh, before the
Inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwell.
Get eyes on them.
Drop your weapon. Hey, look what I got. Oh, wrong button. Hold on a second. Okay, now I'm ready.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Get moving. You have to find Gaia.
But I want to loot. Didn't want to loot that. Drop it. Give me that. I definitely need that. Mother is more important than loot? Sir, I don't think you know which channel you're on. Okay, there we go. Turned off the space heater because I was getting a little warm. Well, warm isn't the word. I was getting hot.
Saving these for the trail.
Was that everything? I think that's everything. Alright, now we can move forward. Thought I saw a scannable over there, but apparently not. It's fine. I figured that's what it was. Do it. I recommend it, actually. From Elizabeth Sobek to Margot Shin. Full steam ahead. Margot, if I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as the Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail: consult with Ayomide. I think that might be Japanese, so Ayomide, maybe. Ayomide Okiro. Actually, the L would mean it's not Japanese. Because Romaji is puts that as an R. Before you finalize the silo inventories, Hephaestus' first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes, so any exotic materials needed for the towers should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Okay. Hollow projector. Oh boy. What all is in here? Stairs there. I think that's upstairs, so once I get the stairs, I go to there. Which means I need to go this way first. I did see a scannable. From Margot Shin to Elizabeth Sobek. Subject: simulation results. Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional. They feel almost like, well, tributes is the word that comes to mind. As though she's already mourning their loss. And not just for disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from the fossil record too. References to megafauna in some of her designs. Cool, megafauna being like dinosaurs and other giant creatures of the period. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes. I get to see what she makes, and it's pretty cool. Alright, anything else in here before I move on? I'm gonna need to pick mushrooms as I go.
Hello,
Oh,
I'm
shit!
Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus.
Scared the shit out of
As the name
me!
might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs.
Waste of time.
Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps
I asked that
some
too.
forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
Huh.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, a Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
So we might get an answer to that. I did pose that question earlier, right? So, feel vindicated, kinda. Even though we didn't get the answer just yet.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course.
What shapes?
The birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Oh, so why the hell are you not here with me? Maybe the Forge overpowered the creator? We'll see. Like, no, seriously, you should be here exploring this too. Ah, shit. The game crashed. You need to go back and finish this game? Yeah. Well, give it a moment. Game will be loading up again. You thought that was you? When did I last save? I think it auto-saved when you're in places like this. Alright, so it's going to optimize shaders for a bit. And I want to do this because I want to shorten the loading times for the stream. So I guess I'm going to call this a impromptu break at this time. And I'm going to go grab like a quick bite to eat. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, see you then. Hopefully I didn't whack the microphone just there. Forgot to bring my phone with me. I have nothing to do down there without that. We're at 96%, but we got about 3 minutes and 30 seconds before I'm done with cooking my Hot Pockets. It'll be a little bit longer. Gotta run? Alright. I'll see you when you get back, Maverick Senior. I just got back with some Hot Pockets. Hot Pocket. I should wait. I always do this, and I always burn my tongue. But I should wait. Alright. Let it load for a bit. Prepare some spicy 3D Doritos. None of these things are sponsoring me. Just saying, I just like this stuff. Ooh. I don't think you should be able to hear my crunching on the Doritos. I'm pretty sure I fixed it so that that won't happen, but, you know, just in case, sorry about that. Here goes hope that I didn't lose too much progress there. Hold on. My controller's not on. Oop, wrong button. Okay, so we're right here. Cool. We're at the place where I got startled, and it appears this is already scanned.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers.
Save these for the trail.
Machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots.
I like how she does a whole Valley Girl thing.
With a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger.
Okay.
Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers. I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
Okay, thanks for cutting that off.
The birthing places of Gaia's machines.
I need to wait a little bit longer. Those are a bit hot. Nothing was down here? Really? Right, nothing was down here. Okay, I remember now. Can I not scan that from here? Must be blocked, the glass that blocks the focus. That's where I need to go. And that's the only way to go, so let's go. Is anyone else here in here now? I could pick some more mushrooms.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
How did you know it was sealed off? So nothing over here, which means we go over here.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
So was I the one that alerted them to this place's existence? Or did they already know about it and it's just, as soon as I unlocked everything, they immediately swoop in to take over?
Welcome to Apollo.
Ah, shit.
The collective memory of the human species and
Excuse
the
me, I'm trying to be
wellspring of
sneaky
knowledge
here.
for future generations. I am Samina Elbaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement.
I don't know
Apollo
how you all
is,
didn't react to that,
therefore,
but I very
ultimate
appreciate
embodiment
it.
of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least,
are you sure about that?
The development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Okay, I need to see the transcript for that one. Where was it? This one? I make it go again? Because I want to... So, the thing I have an issue with is the fact that it said, like, DNA being the only thing that will last for the centuries to come. Because, like, DNA deteriorates. I don't know if they're storing it somewhere or, like, I missed that or something that's outside of a host or something, but like the first discovery of cells, they were called cells because they looked empty. They were completely empty. Everything had deteriorated inside. So this isn't my area of expertise. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something, or I don't really know about that. No, I don't really know enough about it, but as far as my understanding goes, DNA may not be the best option for, you know, storage for centuries to come. Hey, look. More people playing the rage-inducing game. From Samina Ebaji. Samina Ebaji. To Elizabeth Sobek. Subject. Encapsulated DNA. And the winner is Encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions. Magnetic, optical, quantum, even the Eternity tech that FAST was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300 to 400 years, etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at negative 18 degrees Celsius for 1,000 plus years. Okay, I see what's going on. They're keeping it alive. Which, I guess that would make sense. Make more sense than just writing it on there and letting it stay. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious? Propitious? I've never seen that word before. That we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. Life as the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do. Until next time, peace be with you, Samina. Let me just finish this off. There was more to it than I thought. Okay. Oh, hello. More scannables. From Samina Ebaji to Elizabeth Sobek. Oh, I forgot to do something when I came back. Hold on a second, sorry. I need to plug my phone back in and set up my Streamlabs deck. Communication lost. Well, try again. Okay, cool. That worked. We good to go. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from the Far Zenith has made itself known. And as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries, and sorry, I had some chips stuck in my tooth. Continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. Physical science modules and soft science modules? Huh. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up, a bit ahead of schedule, due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from the outset. Wait, where's the opening parentheses? Hold on. There it is, a bit ahead of schedule. Okay. With attendant curricula development about to begin. Speaking of the heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia personae. I'm not certain how to pronounce that. I know persona. I don't know personae. Whatever that is. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors had been so entertaining. Peace be with you, Samina. Oh. Oh, it's time to try and be sneaky. Okay, so one of them goes... He doesn't have any tracks. He goes back and forth. He stays back there. This guy goes kind of back and forth at a triangular angle, I guess. This guy stays... I think that's behind a wall, yeah. Okay, let's hope this works.
I can hear you.
Can you?
Think. She's coming for us!
Fuck! Silent strike didn't last long. Try that again. Wait, what? The save point was all the way back here. I'm not doing that again. If I fuck up, I'm just gonna deal with it. Is there something up
Welcome
here?
to a pod.
Oh, good. That cuts it off early. Cool. Good to know. Yeah, I couldn't get in there. Okay, I already have that in my inventory. Or my logs, or whatever it is. Let's try this again. That's everyone? Looks like that's everyone. Why'd you stop?
Am I hearing things?
I think something good just happened.
We've got company!
Really? You're not even gonna give me the chance?
This is it.
Ha! Bitch, please. That may be too far. I'm gonna stop using those because I could use those later.
Don't lose her.
Come after me. He's not gonna come after me, is he?
Ha! Let the shadow find them.
Why did it crash again? That's annoying. The game taking up too much of something? I guess we gotta wait for the shaders to optimize again. Honestly, nah. I don't feel like doing that again. I was doing fine with that mission, too. I have no idea why it crashed. I did just update my graphics driver earlier today. Oh, that might be the reason. But it was working fine for hours. And then it just suddenly starts crashing. I've got my task manager up to monitor usage. I need to move it slightly up so I can see the stream's usage data. My GPU is really high. Yeah, that's probably about as much as I... Was there a scannable over here? No. Okay.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the
DNA.
wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am
That's already
Serena
scanned, so I don't need to
Ebadu.
worry about that.
Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran.
So let's try a different tactic and be fancy about it.
All of this lost. The Ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
Am I hearing things?
Man, someone died. That's super weird.
Could be something here.
People are exploding. Maybe we should do something about that. GPU's at 100%. I hope that's not a problem. Actually. Well, that didn't hit him, but...
Move along now.
Don't move along. I think that guy's on the other side of the wall. Come at me, bro.
Anyone see anything?
I didn't put these down for no reason.
They're giving up.
The hell? Ow. I was using the wrong one. Laid enough wire to light a city block? Yep. Am I? Come get me.
Got your
Ah! Hey! There's a person over here. You know what? If you're not gonna come, I'll come to you.
Here we are.
Like sheeps to slaughter.
Farewell, fool.
Listen, I'm the only one alive now. Who's the fool?
Once more.
What should have been a game
They're
of wonders.
having a blast playing with you. Once I got their attention, it wasn't a problem. Taking them out through that. And the best part is I have this perk. Mine. Mine. Mine.
Stocking up.
Ah, so that's why this guy was a little harder to hit. With all that time that I spent, they were smart, they would have thrown bombs at you. I think I destroyed the bomb guy first. Because the guy with the green thing on his back had bombs. I remember him pulling one out. This guy. He was the first to go. But, I've kind of taken... Oh, shit, I dripped some Hot Pocket on my shirt. That's not good. I've kind of taken up, playing with them more sometimes. Explosions are fun. I've gotten a lot less irritated at them, like, getting really up in my grill and stuff like that in massive numbers. No. When they decide to all just show up all at once and attack me while I'm just trying to get somewhere, that still irritates me. But, like, when I'm planning and stuff like that, and it goes off well, it's super fun. Especially when I'm just messing around with them. Like, you're not actually a threat, I'm just you're not actually a threat, so I'm just gonna have fun with you guys. Oops, that's the way forward. I don't want to go there yet. I want to explore. The heck was that? Okay, but there was a body up there somewhere. And I don't know where it was. Did I already loot it and forget about it? Ah. Give me your shit. And a scannable.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers.
Oh, is this the
It wasn't
thing
an
he...
accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Not gonna lie, I actually kind of like Aaron Harris. General Harris. While I enjoyed the exploration of the world, the story seemed choppy at times. Sometimes it was good, other times it felt missing or lacking, and that bothered me. I haven't really noticed that too much myself, and that may be because I tend to, like, just stop at times and go and do a whole bunch of different stuff otherwhere. So it's like the choppiness just gets broken up, I guess. But, like, that's been pretty good for me. Let me get a water, because the 3D Doritos are spicy. Not too spicy, but you know. Alright, let's move on.
Welcome to Hades.
Why do you guys keep popping up?
Extinction Failsafe Protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean,
wait.
What? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, a spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
I mean, Silas, voicing your thoughts tends to help you think better. Stop getting snippy about me asking questions. So he made the program to erase what she is doing. Not erase. It seems like it's oops, I oops, I messed up, let's fix it button. That said, what triggers what? And also, I think Hades went out of control. Like it said, it was in a Pharaoh Titan. Now that I remember that correctly. It might have gone out of control in getting in contact with the virus or glitch or whatever. I still think the corruption itself is the whole glitch that kept taking over the... Yeah. Not wipe the slate... Yeah, maybe wipe the slate clean completely. Or maybe to a point where she can continue working, I guess. I don't know. It honestly doesn't seem like the best option to me. But, you know. Whatever. Okay. Oh, right, I have to scan it. From Travis Tate to Elizabeth Sobek, noise complaints. Color me confounded, Lizzie. Bashcore? Anyone who... Hold on. See if I can get his voice right. Anyone who says the old TT codes to Bashcore is straight up lying. And you know it. Old Trav don't have no truck with commercialized razzle-dazzle. Nuh-uh. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a liter of Citarum... I don't even know what that is. A liter of Citarum runoff, then listen to Grey Swarm for 30 seconds. And to God, I swear on my mama's grave, and she was religious. Nah, that ain't Bashcore blasting the Hades lab, shaking the walls, rattling folks' teeth. It's death metal, girl. Classical music. 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese gorecore. What the? Japanese gore grind? I know I'm not a music person, but that just sounds terrible. Some Swedish Cannibal. None of those sound really good. Some Swedish Cannibal themed stuff too. This guy is disturbing. It's... Stop by if you want to listen. Or heck, just come within 50 meters of the lab. Ain't no Bashcore, you'll see. Or hear, rather. Or hear, rather. In the screech that rends the air. And feel, in the throbbing pulse of the floor and walls. I've lost whatever voice I was doing with him. And ceiling swallowing you up like you was Jonah trapped in the gullet of the gothic deathfish. Hallelujah! As for those requests to turn it down, now can do, Lizzie. This is how I code. Turn down my death metal? Might as well give up stimulants, chocolate malts, and industrial accident vids. Wow, this guy really is disturbing. Industrial accident vids. Last I heard, we was supposed to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to be code an extinction protocol without death metal to inspire me? Nah, I don't think so. Stay cool, Trav. That was an attempt at his voice. What's the one that I... There. That's not it? There. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Tate here. Just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. If that ain't worth 10 to 12 hours of dream time, What is? Before this, every usurpation protocol I designed failed in simulation because every usurpation protocol I designed failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard, and it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control, but by breaking her fingers sometimes her arms too. So that couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done its business. So had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for the wear. Too soft, and Gaia only pretended to relinquish control. In simulation after simulation, Hades would take command of the terraforming system. None of this sounds like it should go with that voice, honestly. That's what I'm having trouble with. I can't put the voice and the words together. That said, I'm not good at this. I've never really practiced this accent, so that's probably my biggest problem, but it just feels like a lot of these words are bigger than the accent should be able to go through. Hades would take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interference. Sneaky. I swear, ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going. Even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on strong now, so I'm not really describing it so clear, but pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, those blues are pretty strong. Are plenty strongs. Guess it's time to sleep and bed. I'll back it to it tomorrow, alligators. Wow. Okay, so this is probably why the animals started to become hostile, now that I think about it. I wonder if placing Aloy was Gaia's way of trying to circumvent the... How old is Aloy? Does this have a character? Oh, I didn't even realize there was a statistics page. I should have checked that a long time ago. I killed 460 people. Ha! In the game. It sounds like he is losing it. Eh.
Looks like the only way onwards.
But, like, it might be Gaia's way. Gaia appeared around the same time that the machine started changing. I think Aloy appeared around the same time the machine started changing. Yeah, I think Hades took over and Gaia, as her last act, left Aloy to stop Hades. And the reason we have Elizabeth Sobek's DNA and stuff like that, which can be which can open all these doors and stuff like that under her protocol, which is not how DNA works. Like, DNA can be different enough between parent and child that this level of technology should be able to tell the difference. So this has to be like a clone situation or something, like, or at least someone created to do that, to be as close to Elizabeth Sobek as possible. But she left Aloy so that she could get Elizabeth's data and stop Hades. It was her last ditch. It was her attempt to avoid everything she created going to shit. So the question is this the first attempt, or is it the like one out of many? It's really getting deep now and interesting and speculative. And I'm having fun with this. Oh good, another one's gonna pop up and probably startle me. Well, not startle me now, but... Oh, I get to activate it myself this time. Cool.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the
Maverick,
human
you have a great
genome,
night.
not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So...
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Let us begin.
You've got to be kidding me. I don't know why this is happening so much. And honestly, I'm getting tired of it. If it happens again, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. This is the game's last chance. No crashing. Already got all the cauldrons that I could find done, so that's a thing.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol.
I already listened to you.
The ultimate.
I can't believe it sent me back this far.
I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what?
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to
it just activates now.
the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal...
Alright. From Patrick Brochard Klein to Elizabeth Sobeck. FZ Chambers. The ectogenic chambers arrived 2 days ago. I've spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. They're a revelation. Astonishing. I don't know what you had to give Far Zenith in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcoming. The risk of ECMO resolved. Nutrition delivery resolved. Hormonal stability resolved. 12 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand. But if the rest of FZ's technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours, then get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours.
is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time.
Yeah.
The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified.
From Patrick Brochard Klein, Elizabeth Sobeck. Subject: Cradle Servitor Persona. Development of the artificial personae for cradle servitors, nurturer, disciplinarian, healer, continues at a good pace. We are targeting Turing at 0.4 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The stimulus-driven switching of personae, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning our entrenched feedback loops between the disciplinarian and healer persona. I have also attached the reports from an incident where a servitor running the mother persona intervened on a disciplinarian servitor behavior. A parental argument, if you will. Amusing on first glance, perhaps, but deeply concerning. I have attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these interactive protocol shortcomings. Ingest data corrupted.
By watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern.
From Patrick Brochard Klein to Elizabeth Sobeck, Cradled Seal. Eleuthia 01 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across Xinjiang province that could detect it. Ping back from crucial systems is good. For our maiden voyage, a success. Regards my disputes with betas over zygote selection. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans. But we can all agree there is margin for refinement in future cradle populations. DONC. In addition to... I don't know what DONC means or stands for. In addition to personally overseeing completion of the Eulythia 02 site inside Mount Namuli, I will formulate a propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. PPK.
As one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem, to say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Alright, I think that's everything. So let's go ahead and continue, I guess. We're headed upstairs, I think.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
Oh, Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
That explains
the
why...
hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Okay, so that's the way forward, I guess. Let's see what's down this hall. Nothing in there. Okay, not much, but you know. Whoa. Okay, that was just... I thought it was, not water. I thought it was just blackness of falling.
Would benefit from antilopine morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
What the fuck, game? Well, I guess that's gonna have to do it tonight, because I don't want to deal with any more crashes. I have no idea what's causing it. And it's kind of annoying, but... I guess I'll finish this on Thursday. Hopefully, Thursday... it doesn't crash so much. So I will be back Thursday 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In order to continue this, hopefully it will actually do the thing it needs to do. I don't even know if that went on the microphone or not, but you know. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me and chatting and stuff like that. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever you need to do to show support. And that's pretty much everything I have to say. Okay. So let's see who I'm going to raid today. Actually, I might raid the person that was mentioned in... There it is. AC Gibby? Let's see if they're still online. It's supposed to be doing a 24-hour stream. It looks like they're live. They are playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, I think you're hearing that from my mic. Alright, anyway. Raid has begun. And have a good night.